A few years ago, I was handed a project that should have made me look good. Big company, real mandate, capable people. And within a few months, it was dead. Not quietly, it died in a way that took a chunk of my credibility with it. And here's the uncomfortable part. It did not fail for any of the reasons I told myself back at that time. So let me ask you what I have had to ask myself ever since. How does a project with a clear mandate, assigned people, a willing leader, still fall apart? My easy answer back then was busy people, competing priorities, bad luck. The real answer? I confused allocating work and deciding something with committing to it. They are not the same. And the gap between them is where my project died. Let me show you the gap because I fell into every part of it. First, I never even defined the team. People were assigned, some assigned themselves, a couple drifted off. I had a list of names. I did not have a team. And you can't get commitment from a group that was never really a team. There is no we to commit to. Then I never forced the decision. I left the goal open because it felt collaborative. So every single meeting re-litigated the same questions. What are we doing and when do we start? Because I'd never once said the words, this is decided. And then there are three that really got me. I dumped work on whoever looked suitable and called it delegation. When someone volunteered, I was so relieved to have an owner that I never asked if they were the right owner to begin with. And I ran the whole thing on the side, which meant I skipped the time required for one-on-ones. The quiet conversations before the meeting, where it is much easier to build commitment because disagreeing is not a loss of faith for either party. Meetings looked like progress. Work was being assigned. Hands were going up, but none of it was commitment. It was just getting to the end of the meeting. Now here is what commitment actually sounds like from the guy who made disagree and commit really famous, Jeff Bezos, in his 2016 shareholder letter. And he talks about green lighting an Amazon show he personally had doubts about. His team wanted it, he didn't love it. So he writes back one line, I disagree and commit, and hope it becomes the most watched thing we've ever made. Look at everything packed in there. He names the disagreement honestly. He commits explicitly, in writing. He owns it. He's not muttering, fine, whatever, and hoping it flops so he can be right. And that last bit, hope it becomes the most watched thing we've ever made. That's commitment with real energy behind it. That's what my project ever had from anyone, including me. So, no team, no closure, no real commitment. You'd think that's what killed it. It isn't. All of that just made the project fragile. It could still have been saved. What actually killed it was one more mistake later. The one almost every manager makes, the one I didn't see coming until it was far too late. It is the most skipped phase in the whole framework. That's next time. It's where my story turns from shaky to dead, and where I'll show you the one signal that can't be faked. Write-ups in the link. See you in part 3.